Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day over there. Well, it comes to that time in my life where I need to make a guide to my music. Yes, it's true. My music is, I would say it's totally off the wall. It's bouncing around over there in a bounce house over trampolines and iguanas and turtles. So I need to make a guide to make sure that you know what you're listening to, what you're supposed to listen to, and what you should like and what's... I don't know, I'm gonna make a guide. So, if you are watching this video and you didn't know that I made music, well, I do. Yes, it's true. I have 16 albums, and they're totally for free. Just go to Snckpck'S/music, and you can download all my music for free. Like, totally free. You don't have to pay anything. But you do need a computer, okay? You do need a computer to download it for free. Alright, well, I am gonna list off every single album that I've ever made, and then I will explain them afterwards, okay? So, number 1, Bill Nye, I Love You. Yeah, yes, it's true, Bill Nye, I love you so much. Number 2 is Space Dog's 40. What the heck is number 40? I don't know, don't ask me. Number 3 is Dolphin Island. Dolphin Island, I love you. Number 4 is Falcor on LSD. Falcor, why are you taking all those drugs? Number 5 is Espacio Joven, and yes, that's in Spanish. What does it mean? I don't know, look it up. Number 6 is Dog Heaven, because who doesn't love dogs? I love them so much. Number 7 is Oh Dear, you're looking so beautiful. Number 8 is Cool Vibes, and yes, that's Michael Jordan with 3 eyes, because Michael Jordan with 3 eyes just looks great. Why not? Number 9 is Chill. Like, just totally chill. If somebody's trying to beat you up, just chill. Well, that's not good advice, but chilling is great. Yep. Number 10 is a special holiday album, and that's Christmas Time in Snackland. It's Christmas music, made by me, Snckpck'S. 11 is a name that you can't really, I don't know how to pronounce it. I just literally just typed it all on the computer. I was just like, but it's like, yeah, and that's that album. Number 12 is Solo Jazz, and yes, Solo Jazz is the name of that little design that you see on the little cups that you get at the hospitals and stuff, so that's what Solo Jazz is. Number 13 is I Love You. This is so great. I just love you. Number 14 is Will Smith is trying to eat soybeans in my bed. And yes, that's a true statement. Will Smith, don't eat soybeans in my bed. Well, I'm just kidding. You can eat soybeans if you want to in my bed, because I love you, Will Smith. Number 15 is Songs for Someone You Love. And it's basically just what the title means. And then the last one, which I just recently released, is called Wavy Wavy. So now that you know all the albums that I've made, well, now it's time to kind of dig into the albums and just tell you what they sound like. So my music can be separated into 3 categories. One of them is silly, just silly music that nobody makes. It's just so silly, and that's the silly category. The next category is serious music. This is the kind of music that I kind of worked on for a long time, and I feel like it's not silly. I feel like I love it. Well, I love silly stuff, but this is serious music. And then there's the last category, which is experimental music, and the experimental music is a category in which the albums I made in a day. I didn't work on them for 6 months or 2 months. I did it all in a day, and that's another category. So, let's divide up all of these albums into the categories. So, first is Bill Nye, I Love You. That was my first serious album that I made in 2011 and 2010, and that's basically how I started making music. So, Bill Nye, I Love You is a serious album. But there is some silly stuff on it. But it's in the serious category. So these next 4 albums that I made are the experimental albums. And these albums I made in an entire week. So one day I made an album, uploaded it, another day I uploaded it, and I uploaded 4 albums in a week. And those albums are Space Dog's 40, Dolphin Island, Falcor on LSD, and Espacio Joven. So we're going to put that in the experimental category. They're just really different, and I didn't spend a lot of time on them, but you know what? That's what makes it great. So let's put that in an experimental category. Then we've got Dog Heaven. Now, who loves dogs? Well, I do, so I made an entire silly album dedicated to dogs. Dog Heaven is a super classic. You know, wag those tails back and forth. Wag those tails back and forth. Yeah, there you go, you got it. These next two albums I spent a lot of time on, and I'm really proud of them. And these are gonna go in the serious music, even though there are some silly tracks on them, most of it is serious. So that is Oh Dear and Cool Vibes. Then we've got Chill, which is a silly album, totally silly, put that over there. Then there's Christmas Time in Snackland, that's another silly album. You like silly albums? Well, just listen to all of them. And then we've got a rare, exclusive album, and this album doesn't go into any category because it's its own thing. It's the yeah. And that album was actually audio from all of my YouTube videos that I really enjoyed, that I liked making, and that I think are my favorite. So those are just tracks from YouTube. It's not actually music. I mean, it is music, but you just listen to it. It's great. And then we've got another experimental album that I made in 2 hours, and that one is called Solo Jazz. I did a spreecast, and I made it all in 2 hours, and I broadcasted it on the internet, uploaded it that night, and that's Solo Jazz. I Love You? Totally silly album, totally silly. Will Smith trying to use soybeans in my dad? That's totally silly too. A bunch of tracks on that are so silly. And then my last 2 albums are serious ukulele albums, which are Songs for Someone You Love and Wavy Wavy. And those are ukulele albums I spent a lot of time on, and I'm proud of them. So hopefully, if you like one of my albums and they're in the 3 different categories, listen to all the other albums in that category, and basically that's my guide to my music. Remember, you can download it all for free at Snckpck'S.com. You can subscribe to my YouTube. I mean, you don't have to, whatever. You can just throw your phone in the toilet for all I care. But don't do that, because I love you and your phone. Pretty soon I'm going to be making a physical CD of all my favorite songs that I've ever made. So it'll be a little easier to people who are new to my music, so you don't have to listen to all 200 songs. But I'm going to be doing that pretty soon, and it's going to be great. It's going to be my first physical CD. I mean, I did have a cassette, but I think a CD is going to be really cool to have, so I can sign them and do all those cool things, and that will be really neat. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it helped you, and I hope you have fun listening to my music. And if you do love my music, please share it with your friends, because that helps me out a lot. You don't even have to buy it. Just share it with your friends, okay? Thank you. Have a great day, and happy listening to Snckpck'S tunes. Later. Bye.